What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a Fallout video. This is the Fallout Hub when you want Fallout videos and information. So before we get into today's Fallout 4 wishlist, be sure to check out my previous video, as it was another Fallout lore video, and I actually didn't get that many views, but it was probably my best one yet. So be sure to check that out in case you actually missed it. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. You've been doing a fantastic job with that. Try to get me to 1,000 for those. But without further ado, let's get into today's Fallout 4 wishlist episode, which appears every Monday and Friday. Okay, so if you're new here, let's go over what this series is. This is the Fallout 4 wishlist series. Basically, your comments make these videos. You post your comments on what you want to see in Fallout 4. I pick the ones that are most popular, and we make videos about what we want to see in them. So the first one, and easily the most requested one, is vehicles. A lot of you guys wanted vehicles. I really never see comments get that many thumbs ups on my videos, and I've never seen that many requests for something before. But a lot of you want vehicles, and I like the idea. But here's the thing. Part of Bethesda's game is developing this beautiful open world for us to get lost in. If we could just cruise through all of it on a vehicle, what fun would that be for them? Now, they could do what they did in Skyrim with horses, and a commenter pointed this out. I apologize. Pointed this out. And it's that they made horses so slow and kind of difficult to maneuver that it was almost like, you know what, I might as well just run around on foot anyways. I've seen that with a lot of games now. They're like, yeah, here are your cars. You can drive them. They are a little bit easier, but, it's just as easy on foot. So they could do that with vehicles. I don't know how vehicles would work in the Wasteland. I know some of them do run off of atomic energy, but still, I don't know if it's possible physically in the Fallout universe. Maybe it is, but as for vehicles, I think this would be a good addition. I feel like it would be something that a lot of people want, especially if the game is as big as people are expecting it to be. I think vehicles will be a must, but that also leads to, it would work on a map such as New Vegas, where it's so big and open, and there's no really, obtrusions in your way. Where if you were driving around in a vehicle, for example, in the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3, that wouldn't work as well because there's piles of debris everywhere you turn, where it's just kind of secluded into this one area. It would work, but it wouldn't be as useful. And if it takes place in Boston, which is a city, I don't know how it would work there. Once again, it might be the same situation. A little more open, obviously, just because I feel like in Skyrim, that opening feeling when you exit that cave and you're like, I can go anywhere. I think they want to implement that in Fallout 4. But yeah, I do think vehicles would be a great addition, and I think it's a fantastic suggestion. So thank you guys for that. Next, and another thing that you guys really wanted to see was dual wielding. I was like, holy shit, how did I forget dual wielding? That is so important. I love that in Skyrim. That was my #1 go-to thing. I'd always have Mehrunes dagger or something like that, and the Mace of Molag Bal, and I'd always just combo those in Skyrim, and you'd get the critical hit with the dagger, and it would be like an insta kill. So then you'd swipe away with that, and then you'd have this big mace that just crushes everyone. And I believe it absorbs stamina, if I remember correctly. But anyways, yeah, those combinations in Skyrim, I love doing that, and that'd be great to see in Fallout. I don't know why it wouldn't be in the game, to be completely honest. A lot of the melee weapons are one-handed, such as the broad machete. I think it comes in a DLC pack, because I started off with it in my Fallout New Vegas playthrough, and that could obviously work with too. I've obviously seen, the cleavers and whatnot, but I think it would be a cool addition. It would definitely make melee a lot more useful. It's a lot better than a lot of people imagine in the Fallout game it would be, but the guns are so much better. Maybe they should just, in general, make melees better. Hey, these are the benefits from melee. You take this melee path, you get, toughness perks, which give you more damage threshold and make your guy a lot more stronger. They should definitely take that route with it, but dual wield would be a fantastic addition, perhaps down this melee skill tree. I'm kind of imagining this Skyrim skill tree where, you up all these skills while you use them, and then once you level up, you get perks, and then you can go inside the skill trees for all these individual skills, and as you get points for those skills, you unlock more perks for the skill tree, and it expands from there. So, you could start off a melee damage increase, and then dual wield, and then dual wield damage increase. Stuff like that, dual wield swipe speed increase, stuff like that. But dual wield in general would be a fantastic addition in my opinion. Now, the final addition, and something that I've been talking about for a solid 5 years, and once again, don't know how it slipped my mind, but that's why I love it when you guys post these comments, because you remind me, co-op. Co-op is mandatory this time around. It is next generation. There is no excuse that you don't have the technology to do this. You can do it, Bethesda. Now, one thing that you have to remember is that you don't want to force multiplayer on this. If we don't want to play with friends, we don't have to. Keep that in mind, because a ton of games have forced this multiplayer on us where we're never just left alone just to explore by ourselves. And that's why I think I will be doing Elder Scrolls Online videos, but that's why I'm afraid that I might not enjoy the Elder Scrolls Online as much as I'd like to, because I'm just going to constantly be going around people, and I'll be like accepting one quest that I'll think for a second is individual to me, but it's actually not. So, you know, it's very important that you make sure that this multiplayer is asynchronous or something seamless if you do include it. But co-op would be a good addition. Just this invite co-op would be nice. I'd love to see that. You know, just party up with a friend, travel the wastelands together, do quests together, make co-op specific vehicles. That's something that Dead Rising 3 did when I was playing through. There were some vehicles that were not nearly as good if I wasn't with a friend. So make these perks for co-op. Make weapons that might work better with a friend. Like, you know, for example, this is a terrible example, but, you know, I stick a bomb to a dude and my friend's got a detonator. He detonates it for me. And, you know, we keep doing that. Like, I just start shooting all these mines everywhere, and, you know, he just detonates them as they fly in the air near enemies. I love something like that. Make it so that it's not forced, but if you promote it in the right ways, you'll think, oh, that'd work. You know, don't make it so that I have to be tied to my friend. Like, if he gets within 50 yards from me, you know, it teleports me to him or him to me. Don't make it like that. Also, don't make this competitive multiplayer. I know that Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, all those games are first-person shooters. Don't try to go for any competitive multiplayer routes in general. That's not something we want to see at all. This is a single-player game. This is a single-player experience. But if it can work co-op, which you can, make it work. But that's all we have for today's Fallout 3, or Fallout 4, I apologize, wish list. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, your comments make these videos. Be sure to post them down below. I'll be around for the first hour this video is live. I also have another video cooking up for you guys right now. It's going to be a Fallout 4 video about the Survivor 2299. A few updates about that, and Bethesda's interaction with them and stuff. You should definitely keep an eye out later tonight around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably 8 p.m. So that would be 5 p.m. Pacific, and then 5 hours ahead would be 1 in the morning for you guys in Europe. So I do apologize if that doesn't work out too well for you guys in Europe. But yeah, I'm definitely posting 2 videos today, so be sure to keep an eye out for all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing yourselves in the videos, as I do feature you guys with your comments if they're awesome enough. So be sure to post them down below. Let me know what you want to see in Fallout 4. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Get me to 1,000 for each of those. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.